So across Europe, fossil fuel supplies are becoming more and more expensive and insecure. So many European countries are switching to clean heating technologies like heat pumps and district heating. But there is one major challenge holding us back: high electricity prices. So we spoke to Paul Kenny, Director General of the European Heat Pump Association, to explain why are high electricity prices slowing down progress and what can be done about it. Paul, can you explain how high electricity prices are affecting the energy transition?
So the energy transition is based on switching from a predominantly fossil fuel-based economy to a predominantly electricity-based economy. And what you need there for industries, for homes, for businesses is available, abundant, and affordable electricity. So if you have very high electricity prices versus their fossil fuel alternative, it decreases the business case or the incentive for consumers to switch from a fossil fuel-based heating system to clean electricity-based heating system.
Many governments are faced with expensive and insecure fossil fuel supplies. Why is electricity still at such high prices?
So electricity is at high prices for consumers for a number of different reasons, and it's quite different in many countries. In some countries, it is in fact much cheaper because they have their own indigenous supplies of renewable electricity like hydro, wind and solar. But in the case of many European countries where those fossil fuels that are very expensive are used to make electricity, that means that electricity is really expensive, but it's dependent on that fossil fuel price. In addition, we traditionally added levies and taxes to electricity because it's such a valuable commodity. And those levies and taxes in many countries are much higher than on the fossil fuel alternative.
What needs to change then? How can we make clean electrification accessible for households and businesses?
So there's a number of different things that needs to be done. It changes a little bit per country based on that country's situation. So number one, a rebalancing of taxes and levies away from electricity and onto the fossil fuel alternative. Number two, we need to push out fossil fuels setting the price of electricity by encouraging more investment in renewables, interconnection, storage and flexibility, so that we don't depend on fossil fuels to set the price of our electricity, or depend much less. And third, we need clear incentives for businesses, for industries, for homeowners, and long-term policy signals so that consumers and businesses alike can see a very clear direction and make decisions on the basis of that clear policy, clear incentives, and clear direction of travel for Europe.
So it's clear that we will all need to switch to clean heating. The question is how quickly and how fairly. Governments must ensure that consumers have access to affordable, clean and secure heating, so this change can happen fast and with benefits for everyone.